Good evening, Celebration Center for Spiritual Living. How are y'all doing this evening? Woohoo! Nice. Well, Merry Christmas Eve and Happy Solstice and Yule and all of the other holidays that we celebrate at this time of year to celebrate the light, right? So we're in the darkest part of the year, and yet we're celebrating the return of the light at this time. And I am so grateful to be here with y'all this evening doing that. If you don't know who I am, my name is Reverend Kris Ashley. I'm the senior minister here at Celebration Center, and we are physically located in Falls Church, Virginia. However, we are live streaming all of our events right now, so everything is online for anybody and everybody to attend, and our beloved community continues to grow and grow. So we have a beautiful service planned for y'all this evening, a beautiful candlelight service, and as you can see, we have our 7 candles here. And so I would like to just take a minute to talk about why 7 candles, why 7 God qualities. And so at this time of year, we are called to remember the truth of our own light in the darkness that is winter solstice. And so Thomas Troward, who is one of the New Thought leaders that Ernest Holmes, our founder, listened to and got a lot of his inspiration from, Thomas Troward talked about the 7 qualities of God, or the divine, or spirit, or whatever word you would like to use. And those 7 qualities are inherent in every living being as individualized expressions of the oneness and the unity of all that is. So tonight, we will remember each of these qualities of ourselves through the words of master teachers throughout the ages and the lighting of candles to represent the light of these qualities that lives within each and every one of us. And so in addition to lighting candles, we're also going to be singing along. These are Christmas carols that you'll recognize, but they might have some new and different words to them. A lot of them have updated New Thought words. And so please feel free to join us. Please stay masked if you are here in the room, and feel free to join along with our choir who will be singing, and we will open with a medley that y'all will recognize from last year.
I represent the God light quality, the God quality light. From The Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes, quote, "It is interesting that light should come with an expansion of consciousness. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness comprehends it not. We all, in varying degrees, enter into this sense, into this illumination. All people have sensed that truth is light." If a spiritual treatment could be seen, it would be seen as a pathway of light. It is not a psychological explosion. It is something which pre-exists. This is a moving thing, but when we reach that other place, illumination, nothing is said. Something is felt. I now light a candle of light.
God Quality Power from Higher Power by Thomas Troward. The innermost of all is absolute spirit. It is life as yet not differentiated into any specific mode. It is the universal life which pervades all things and is at the heart of all appearances. To come into the knowledge of this is to come into the secret of power, and to enter into the secret place of living spirit. No one can deny that there is an intelligent order throughout all nature. The more deeply we investigate the world we live in, the more clear it must come to us that all our science is the translation into words or numerical symbols of that order which already exists. This surely argues a corresponding intelligence in the power which gives rise to this great sequence of order and interrelation, so as to constitute one harmonious whole. I now light the candle of power.
I represent the God quality life. And this is from The Art of Life by Ernest Holmes. Life creates by making things out of itself. Let us think of life as pure spirit, creating through the agency of its word. By thought or idea, let us start with the simple proposition that life, or spirit, is the sole and only creative agency in the universe. This life principle always existed and will always continue to exist. You are part of its self-expression. Therefore, the whole desire of spirit is to give you more life. It loves you because, in creating you, it has given some part of itself to you. You are dear to life and beloved by it. You could not ask for greater love than this, and more love could not be given. I now light the candle of life.
I represent the God quality peace. Flow by Reverend Noel McInnes. Be as water is, without friction. Flow around the edges of those within your path. Surround within your even moving depths those who come to rest there, enfold them, while never for a moment holding on. Accept whatever distance others are moved within your flow. Be with them gently, as far as they allow your strength to take them, and feel with your own being the remaining space when they are left behind. When dropping down life's rapids, froth and bubble into fragments in your must, knowing that the one of you, now many, will just as many times be one again. And when you're gone, as far as you can go, quietly await your next beginning. I now light the candle of peace.
I represent the God quality beauty. Beauty and Love by Rumi. All through eternity, beauty unveils her exquisite form in the solitude of nothingness. She holds a mirror to her face and beholds her own beauty. She is the knower and the known, the seer and the seen. No eye but her own has ever looked upon this universe. Here, every quality finds an expression. Eternity becomes the verdant field of time and space. Love, the life-given garden of this world. Every branch and leaf and fruit reveals an aspect of her perfection. The cypress gives hint of her majesty. The rose gives tidings of her beauty. Whenever beauty looks, love is also there. Whenever beauty shows a rosy cheek, love lights her fire from that flame. When beauty dwells in the dark folds of night, love comes and finds a heart entangled in tresses. Beauty and love are as body and soul. Beauty is the mine, love is the diamond. They have been together since the beginning of time. Side by side, step by step, we now light candle of beauty.
I represent the God quality joy from the Book of Delights by Ross Gay. In healthy forests, which we might imagine to exist above ground and be wrong in our imagining, given as the bulk of the tree, the roots, are reaching through the earth below, there exists a constant communication between these roots and mycelium, where often the ill or weak or stressed are supported by the strong and surplus. A tree over there needs nitrogen, and nearby tree has extra, so the hyphae, the fungal ambulances, ferry it over constantly, this tree to that, that to this. Because in trying to articulate what joy is, it has occurred to me that among other things, the trees and mushrooms have shown me this. Joy is the mostly invisible, the underground union between us, you and me. It is a union, one that once we notice it, once we bring it into the light, might become flower and food, might be joy. I now light the candle of joy.
I represent the God quality love, from a sermon by Martin Luther King Jr. You must keep loving people and keep loving them. There is something about love that builds up and is creative. In the Greek language, a word for love is agape. Agape is something of the understanding, creative, redemptive goodwill for all men. It is a love that seeks nothing in return. It is an overflowing love. It's what theologians would call the love of God working in the lives of men. And when you rise to the level of to love on this level, you begin to love men, not because they are likable, but because God loves them. You look at every man and you love him because you know God loves him. This is what Jesus meant when he says, love your enemy. We must discover the power of love, the redemptive power of love. And when we discover that, we will be able to make of this old world a new world. We will be able to make humanity better. Love is the only way. I now light the candle of love.
This reading is for Winter Solstice. It comes from the book Nature Speaks by Ted Andrews. When winter solstice is truly understood, it can deepen our feelings for life and for all of humanity. The energies of nature cue the inner human heart to give birth to a new expression that will germinate and unfold through the rest of the year. The guidance found in the signs and omens of nature is extremely strong during this time of year, revealing truth and helping us to release what is false. It is a good time to step away from our outer activities and turn inward and attune to the mystical rhythms that nature holds in the season of winter. Consider reflecting upon the miracle of heaven and earth uniting, coupling within the darkness to give birth to new life. It is a time to light our inner light that shines eternally within the darkness, allowing for the expansion of consciousness to awaken and embrace love as a power within our lives. And at this time of year, there are powerful waves of love that can be felt. It is a time of illumination as we realize that we are children of the divine and always have access to spiritual guidance. As we open to new clairvoyance about what is ours to do, we open to the divine imagination, giving birth to our inner light that shines through all aspects of darkness within this life.
There is always a light. There is always light. When we are ready to see it. There is always a light. There is always light. When we are ready to be it. To see the light, to be the light, to raise your eyes in the dark night. climb this hill. Together we will. There's always your light in the dark when we are ready to see it. There's always your light in the dark when we are ready to be it. To see the light, to feel the light, to raise your eyes out dark and night, to climb this hill. Together we will. Shine your light in the dark. We are ready to see it. There's always your light in the dark. We are ready to be it. To see the light, your bright heart, to raise your eyes out in dark and night, to climb this hill. Together we will be light. Together we will. There's always your light in the dark when we are ready to see it. There's always your light in the dark when we are ready to be it. To see the light, to feel the light, to raise your eyes out dark and night, to climb this hill.
So I invite you to just look at these candles and how they represent you. They represent me. They represent each and every one of us. Our true essence of light, that it is at the heart of every human, every planet, every solar system, every galaxy in this entire universe. This is the essence. And so I invite you to breathe all of that in and close your eyes if you feel comfortable, or soften your gaze. Take a few deep breaths. And so what I remember at this time is that this light is all that there is. There is but one. And this one thing, this one spirit, this one infinite, this one absolute, this one eternal thing that we call by all of these different names, and we celebrate it in all of these different ways. And yet it is just the one that is expressed as light and love and peace and joy and beauty and life. This one thing that is showing up and living itself out as each and every one of us. Each and every person who is here tonight, whether at home via live stream or here in the room, that we are all this light expressing out. And it is at this time of year where everything is the darkest that we go within and we see that our light shines so brightly. Nothing can dampen it, nothing can detract from it. It simply is. We simply are the individualized expression of spirit showing up and living itself as its greatest, highest divine idea of humanity, right here, right now. And so I just breathe that in. I see that truth for myself. I see that truth for each and every person who hears my voice in this moment, for each and every person who may hear this recording in the future, knowing the truth of our own divinity, our own holiness. And so at this time, I simply express my profound gratitude for the sacredness of this space, for the beloved community that is Celebration Center, for the divine light of every being who I come in contact with. I give great thanks for all of the love that is represented in this space, all of the love that is going out into the wires and the ethers and out into the internet, and all of the love that is coming back to us of our global community. I am so grateful for the reminder on this evening of the Christ consciousness that is forever being born in and as and through each and every one of us. I am so grateful. And so I simply just release everything and surrender to my own essence as we each surrender to our own essence. Knowing that we are living the highest expression of Christ here on earth as ourselves. And so we let this go as we say together, and so it is. And so we have a final closing song. This is the 12 Days of Christmas New Thought style, and it was written by Reverend Dr. John Waterhouse. Oops, sorry, Ivor. Reverend Dr. John Waterhouse at Center for Spiritual Living in Asheville, which is my home center. So I have been singing this for years, and I thought I would bring it to y'all as well. So sing along. On the first day of Christmas, Great Spirit said through me, fill your life with peace and joy. On the second day of Christmas, Great Spirit said through me, live in the now and fill your life with peace and joy. On the third day of Christmas, Great Spirit said through me, let go of fear, live in the now, and fill your life with peace and joy. On the fourth day of Christmas, Great Spirit said through me, pray every day, let go of fear, live in the now, and fill your life with peace and joy. On the fifth day of Christmas, Great Spirit said through me, God is all there is. Pray every day, let go of fear, live in the now, and fill your life with peace and joy. On the sixth day of Christmas, Great Spirit said through me, look on the bright side, God is all there is. Pray every day, let go of fear, live in the now, and fill your life with peace and joy. On the seventh day of Christmas, Great Spirit said through me, always be thankful, look on the bright side, God is all there is. Pray every day, let go of fear, live in the now, and fill your life with peace and joy. On the eighth day of Christmas, Great Spirit said through me, know you're abundant, always be thankful, look on the bright side, God is all there is. Pray every day, let go of fear, live in the now, and fill your life with peace and joy. On the ninth day of Christmas, Great Spirit said through me, strive to be patient, know you're abundant, always be thankful, look on the bright side, God is all there is. Pray every day, let go of fear, live in the now, and fill your life with peace and joy. On the 10th day of Christmas, Great Spirit said through me, practice meditation, strive to be patient, know you're abundant, always be thankful, look on the bright side, God is all there the now, and fill your life with peace and joy. On the 11th day of Christmas, Great Spirit said through me, forgive everybody, practice meditation, strive to be patient, know you're abundant, always be thankful, look on the bright side. God is all there is. Pray every day, let go of fear, live in the now, and fill your life with peace and joy. Here we go. On the 12th day of Christmas, clear and said through me, proclaim your affirmations, forgive everybody, practice meditation, strive to be patient, know you're abundant, always be thankful, look on the bright side. God is all there is. Pray every day, let go of fear and live in the now, and fill your life with peace and joy. Well done, everyone.